A months-long search comes to a devastating end. 2 teenagers are facing murder charges tonight after detectives say they found the body of a missing ASU professor in Surprise last week.
Our David Caltabiano tells us the legacy that professor leaves behind in Tempe, as well as the questions his students and colleagues have about his death.
Just before he went missing in late March, Professor Jun-Suk Che was developing cutting-edge, chip-like brain implants for people who have neurological disorders.
His mind was astonishing, but he could do things. I mean, he would take things from the kind of most nebulous of concepts into actual working devices.
After 48 days of searching at this landfill in Surprise, MCSO investigators found the body of the ASU professor. The investigation into his death went all the way to Shreveport, Louisiana, where 3 teens were pulled over in Che's car. 2 of them, 18-year-old Javian Ezel and Gabrielle Austin, were arrested and charged with first-degree murder.
Honestly, the biggest question I have and everyone else has is just why. I mean, he was such a good dude, and he was doing so many good things for the world and for people who need the kind of research that he's doing. So it's just why, man.
Authorities determined that the South Korean native was killed near Carefree Highway and 7th Street. His body was put in the dumpster, which ended up at the landfill.
It's heartbreaking that something that bad could happen to a guy that good.
Professor Che's colleagues will tell you he was brilliant. His death not only leaves a void in the university's School of Engineering, but also the world.
It may sound hyperbolic, but the world is diminished. What he was working on was for the good of us all.
In Phoenix, David Caltabiano for Arizona's Family.